Hey guys, with current bear market, I was wondering what amount of money is entering crypto market right now. Or maybe more specifically, let's look into the fraction of new money coming in stablecoins, because there we can be sure about amount without speculation. I'm excluding OTC trading and exchange with USD pairs because in these pairs it's not easy to recognize new money versus old money. We can't be sure about percentage of traders and percentage of investors. So I'm focusing only on the scalable coins. Just in the last month, more than $174 million had entered crypto market in the visible form of stablecoins. This is simple calculation with deducting the past market cap to the current one of four major stablecoins. I have included only USDC, Trust Token, PEX, and USD stablecoins because I have successfully found their audit reports. I'm disclaiming that there are other stablecoins in which I didn't felt comfortable adding into this analysis. The reasons for that are various, for example, non-auditability or low market cap. I have also excluded DAI as much as I love that coin. Due to collateral nature, it's not new money which entered the system. Here's a quick graph of percentage of coins which were used to enter the market. We can see the usage of these stablecoins is pretty balanced, with USD leading with 35%, followed by USDC 26% and TUSD and PEX around 20%. I thought it's gonna be interesting to look on Google Trends and compare them. We can see that the most searches are coming from states. I was surprised by TUSD and GUSD low numbers and figure out it's maybe because people are not using the search term USD coin or TUSD coin. We will need further analysis, for which we will use search chain, which is perfect tool for analyzing your tokens. So this is search chain, which is, in my opinion, a really cool tool for token analysis. Well, what can you do here? There's loads of metrics you can use, and there are loads of indicators which are really useful for your token analysis. Unfortunately, I wasn't being able to open GUSD token because it was loading indefinitely. But that doesn't matter. I will compare these three: USDC, PEX, and TUSD. Just by looking at it, on the first glance, we can see that the most used by volume is definitely PEX, but most used by transactions is USDC. What does that mean? That means that PEX is likely used on bigger transactions because there are only 300 active addresses, which is interesting metric. We can assume that people who are using PEX are transferring much more than people who are using USDC. Could this be useful somehow in our tracking? Well, we could theoretically track PEX transactions and deduce that they are likely used by some kind of institutions or some big traders, maybe. I don't know, this is just speculation. Let's look at some other metrics. Exchange deposits and exchange withdrawals, again, really useful indicator. We can compare following three tokens. So only USDC has more deposits than withdrawals. The other two tokens have more withdrawals than deposits, which can be indicator of that people are preparing for bear market, which means they are withdrawing the stablecoins to their personal ETH addresses, which corresponds with current sentiment. Okay, I would like to look more on this graph. Here we can see transactions, daily active addresses, and new addresses. New addresses meaning new addresses from the token point of view, which means that they are not new addresses created on the ETH chain, but more new addresses which hold or transact the TUSD. Here we can see data from 5th of November to 5th of December. We can see that it's pretty balanced. There weren't any spikes. Maybe 5th of November seems to be really interesting. Let's look at the other ones. Okay, PAX has a lot more variety in this graph. We can click on this NV, which means the value transmitted on the blockchain. That's you can think about it as volume on the chain. What that means is, for example, here you can see here there are 702 transactions, but the value transmitted on the chain is 54. Oh, I'm gonna say only, but it's 54 million, about 54 million. But here we can see the transactions is 600 about, but the value transmitted on blockchain is about 138 million. Of course, these metrics could have few red herrings in them. For example, exchanges which are sending from their cold addresses or between each exchange its address, meaning the exchanges have multiple Ethereum addresses, so they are probably redistributing the tokens between them. Let's click on this NV in the USDC. Here we can, in USDC, we can see that 20th of November was interesting date for USDC. There was about 62 million transmitted on blockchain. We can see if what happened on 20th. Oh, okay. We can assume it's the same for PAX token. And what do you know? It's the same value for TUSD as well. Okay, let's look at CoinMarketCap. What happened 20th of November? Month. We can see it was really bad downward spike. Well, downward movement. I'm sorry. We went from about $4.9 all the way to 4.4. The volume here corresponds with the volume on the chain, on the stablecoin. By the way, I forgot some kind of conclusion or my thoughts about it. Well, we could see that the trends are not exactly corresponding with the real usage of on blockchain, which could be a bit misleading. So I don't know if it's really a good idea to follow just Google Trends. You probably should look into other metrics like some kind of traders chat or telegrams or Reddit metrics. One more thing, and for anyone who is interested, I have created Telegram group in which I will provide every tool I am using for my videos. You can join there using the link in the description. I will be there. You can ask me anything or provide feedback to the videos. I hope you like it and see you guys next time. And I would also like to thank Publish0x for their cooperation. All the links and resources are mentioned in the article in the description. Only stablecoin is Dogecoin.